Before we start this video, I just want to apologize real quick for the audio. I don't know why, but for some reason I was just having so much trouble recording it with my microphone. So for this video, the audio is being recorded on my phone, so it might sound kind of bad, and I hope you can forgive me. It will be fixed for the next video. It's just for this one, I had to get this video done, and I just didn't have any other solution, so I am very sorry about this, but let's just get into the video. Do you like Link Click? Do you like Madoka Magica? Do you like watching two teenagers go through multiple traumatic experiences that result in mountains of guilt and their mental downfalls? Yes? Well, then you'll love the story I'm about to tell you. I actually made a video about this story before, but it's changed so much since then, and I mentioned in my reintroduction video that I wanted to restart my story summary series. So here we go! The first episode of my new and improved series. Before I go over the new story, I want to talk about the old one just for funsies. Originally, this story was called Revelia Girls. It was about two childhood friends, Akko and Ali, who had the ability to travel to this fantasy world and just do fantasy world things. All they really did was travel and fix the problems that the bad guys caused, so just your stereotypical RPG adventure game stuff. It wasn't all that fleshed out. I started rewriting the story a while back. I decided that Akko and Ali would possess the bodies of people in this fantasy world the day they were meant to die. Akko would be the one actually possessing the person, and Ali would be given a schedule of that person's day so they could make sure that Akko acted in character and also didn't do anything that would directly lead to the person's death. The idea was that the bad guys would be the ones secretly trying to kill all the people who Akko and Ali were possessing, and that anyone who died in the fantasy world would go missing in real life. This is fine, and it could have totally worked, but I just wanted to change it. I decided to scrap the fantasy world. Akko and Ali are two college students who live in an apartment together. They work at a bar near campus. Akko is a hostess while Ali is a bartender. One day, they go to sleep and find that they have the ability to possess someone in their world the day they're meant to die. This makes them vacants. Vacants come in duos, with one being the possessor and the other being the guide, similarly to what I described earlier. I haven't decided if the person they possess is meant to die the next day or the day before, but I know it's one of those two. Vacants do their jobs in their sleep while they're dreaming. The timing is a bit strange because a vacant could sleep for 8 hours and they would get to possess a person for about 12 hours. The funky dream time logic. Vacant duos are chosen by a higher being. Usually, if you're super close to someone or you have a personality that would work really well with someone else's, you'll likely get paired up with them. Since Akko and Ali have been best friends since they were kids, they get paired up. Now, I eventually plan to make a video about all the villains. It'll reveal more about how being a vacant works, but for now, I'll spend the rest of this video just talking about Akko and Ali and who they are. Akko and Ali are both 19 at the time of the story starting. As I said before, they live in an apartment together near the campus of their college. Akko is a cosmology major because she's super into space. I'm sure this won't eventually lead to her having some kind of, existential crisis where she starts questioning the logistics of time and space. Anyway, Ali is a culinary management major. She's spent a lot of her life taking care of herself and found a passion for cooking and serving drinks, especially after getting her job at the bar. I also considered the idea of her grandfather potentially running a restaurant, maybe it's a family business kind of thing. So she grew up helping run the restaurant, and just that atmosphere has just been built into her over the years. The two are complete opposites, if it wasn't obvious from their designs. Akko is energetic and cheerful, while Ali is quiet and reserved. They're both chaotic and a little silly in their own rights, but they overall are pretty different people. Allie's parents died when she was rather young. Akko and Allie met for the first time at her parents' funeral. Their parents were close friends. Akko found Allie crying and stayed to comfort her and distract her by being cheerful and funny. Afterwards, Allie started living with her grandfather up until she moved away for college. Akko, on the other hand, grew up in a wealthy family. Her mother is the headmaster of the college they go to, and her father is a CEO who often gives out scholarships to college students. She was desperate to move out immediately after turning 18. Through the story, she'll most likely learn just how messed up her family is, and at the same time, have to save multiple strangers from death every night. And sometimes, she doesn't succeed. I'm sure that won't have any long-lasting effects on her mental health. Don't worry about it. I think that's all I'll say for now. Again, I'll make a few more videos about this series and the other characters in it. If you're interested in that, consider sticking around. Anywho, I hope you enjoyed hearing about my story. If you'd like, you can join my Discord server where you can talk to me and other fans along with talking about any of your own projects. You can also get some perks if you become a member of my Ko-fi. There's the Patchwork Doll tier, which gets you early access to videos and behind-the-scenes content for $3 a month. There's the Marionette tier, which gets you access to a special channel in my Discord server where I'll ask for feedback as well as getting your name read at the end of my videos for $5 a month. And then finally, there's Puppeteer, which gets to participate in a poll every month for an extra video I'll make just for the members in that tier for $10 a month. For details of my commissions, you can either look on my Ko-fi or go to my website. Links for both of those and my Discord server will be in the description. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you have a lovely day or night wherever you may be. Bye!